Dirty trucking in the skywalk of my apartment building on my way out. Continuing my documentary. You know, people like to label people crazy that's telling shit that's going on, but they're not crazy. They saying that because they don't want you to know they part in it and what the fuck they did. So that's why I like to go back and tell my own story, because the version that you have of what Warren Truck put out, and these motherfuckers that's been on my social media talking about, I ain't crazy. This shit is exactly what they did. So let me tell you what Warren Truck did. You sit up there and let a coworker falsely accuse me of harassment. Then you was talking about I was crazy. For whatever reason, you made that bullshit up. I don't know what the fuck was going on in that plant that you thought I must have done something, that you needed to make up a story that I was crazy. Or either you made it up because you didn't realize this motherfucker that came in there and told you some bullshit that you acted on, and now it could be immediate lawsuit, which it is. And the fact that the state of Michigan dismissed that lawsuit is ironic. It's disturbing, and it's a disgrace. The opportunity to get justice for some shit they had no business doing was placed in the hands of the courts, was given to the attorneys, didn't do shit. I had one attorney, they started playing with her, so I ended up releasing her, getting my retainer back. But Warren Truck Plant likes to tell a lie. And they good at telling lies, and they good at covering up lies. Sorry about that, somebody's walking by. They good at telling lies. But see, I'm good going behind them telling the truth. See, what Warren Truck Plant did was told that damn lie, and then when they realized they had fucked up, you started looking for other shit to say, to try to prove I was crazy, or to say I was crazy. But that ain't why you put me off my job, did you? Why'd you put me off my job? You put me off my job because of something a coworker said. So why were you sending me to psychiatrists? Why were you trying to discuss? You used sending me to doctors to try to pry into my protected HIPAA rights medical business. Then you attempted to use that as a basis of your idiotic reasoning to put me off my job. And you can't do that. You can't discuss my medical business, because that ain't why you put me off my job. You were discussing, let's say, the private area. They put it discreetly. Hold on, let me get out this hallway. Somebody in this hallway. All right, sorry about that. Somebody was sitting in the hallway. I don't like nobody being around when I'm doing these videos. They were discussing, they used sending me to the doctor to start discussing my private area. Because they was always in the plant on the line talking about they wondering what's going on down there. Let me tell you what's going on down there. None of your goddamn business. It wasn't your business to be knowing what the fuck going on down there. It wasn't your business to be knowing why I ain't sleeping with nobody, or why I don't want to sleep with you. That ain't your motherfucking business. That's my choice. Ain't nothing going on down there. And I ain't got to verify that to you. I ain't got to tell you that. But because you kept prying into my medical business, you started writing all this bullshit. When I got the court documents, I started reading what my union steward and president was saying. You went and found some co-workers off the line that was telling you shit that was basically said on the line, and then you put it in your written statement as a reason why you continued to keep me off my motherfucking job. And that shit was wrong, and it's motherfucking illegal, because that ain't why you put me off my job. You supposed to have been discussing why you put me off my job. You said a coworker came in there and said something about me. Something that you didn't disclose. Something you felt you was going to keep secret while you was running me back and forth to the doctors, have me looking stupid. And then after you didn't realize you done fucked up, that this is a legal matter now. Now you try to come up with some sideline shit to justify what you had done. What I was saying on the line. You was reading the medical documents that hand-picked Dr. Stuart Fenton you sent me to. You was reading that, and you put me off my job. Then you cut my benefits off, and I was still an employee. And you can't do that. And the more I told this story, the more resistance I got, the more reluctant they did anything. The Labor Relations Department here in Michigan, that's downtown Detroit, and I'm gonna say this, didn't do a motherfucking thing. You sit up and say it, you agreed with what they did. Them motherfuckers lied on me. Did you hear what I fucking said? They made up a story, lied on me, had no basis to put me off my job. None. You can't put nobody off their job because of something somebody said. And you know that. But here in Michigan, if it's my name or my family involved, you seem to get away with that type of shit. I'm some sort of game here. Now you gonna cover this shit up and thought you was gonna continue to play some game. I'm not a patient person. You assuming I'm patient. I'm just waiting for my opportunity to get your ass back for that shit. I'm waiting to meet the right person that heard all this shit and hear all the illegal activities that you done took part in doing this shit. And they get your ass for that. I don't care how many years it take. Long as you alive, walking around on this earth, just like me. I'm gonna keep telling this goddamn story because what you did to me was some motherfucking bullshit.